Welcome back to One Comic Book a Day, where I'm seeing the Batman later today, so let's try to get through this quickly. It's a pretty light Superman story, and at times fine to fun. I actually meant to say fun, but I said fine, and that's actually pretty true anyways. The final story in Superman number 11 is the Plot of Count Bergac. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, so I'm just going to call him the Count and try to refrain from doing my bad Count Von Count impression. No. Not going to do that. No. That was just really dumb. A department store heiress, Patricia Randall, is returning from abroad, and Clark is to get an interview with her. As soon as she returns, she gets attacked by a gunman, but Clark saves her. Luckily, Lois or no one who actually cares is around, because generally Clark doesn't do that crap because it might give away the fact that he's Superman. But here he's actually kind of heroic. And she offers an interview or anything he wants. She offers anything he wants. And he needs an interview, but he never really tries for that interview all that hard. She has returned with her boyfriend, Count Bergac, or just the Count as we're calling him. Immediately after arriving, they go to the board of the department store, where she tells the men that she is going to control the department store now, which they're not happy about. But as soon as she leaves, her boyfriend, the Count, is still in there. And it's very odd because you would think she would leave and then wonder where the hell he was. Clark is all watching this using his x-ray vision and his sensitive hearing. The Count now claims that once they are married, and they're going to be married very soon, he's about to propose, that he will take over everything and they have nothing to worry about. So the board is very happy about this plan. Clark is like, F this guy and I'm going to ruin his plans. So Clark follows them to the restaurant. He has become Superman. And remember what I keep saying, bright blue costume, red cape? Well, he uses his super speed to steal the ring from the box, so when he proposes, there's no ring. And then he hides out on the chandelier that's maybe 10 to 15 feet above the restaurant. Like, bright blue costume, red cape, guy on a chandelier above everyone, and no one sees him. He also uses his super speed to steal pearls from a woman and put them in the Count's pocket, so when everyone looks for the pearls, he gets blamed for it, which is funny, and I kind of enjoy it, but it still feels pretty not Superman. I'm not even sure Batman would try to frame somebody. He gets away with it because Patricia vouches for him, but no one likes him anymore, or at least the rich people of the Metropolis Society don't trust him. While leaving the restaurant, driving on a cliffside on a windy road really fast, he won't slow down, making Patricia really anxious, and he says he won't slow down unless she agrees to marry him. Man, these are red flags just piling up on him, so I don't think this is going to happen. He ends up losing control of the car because the brakes snap, and he jumps out at the last second, leaving Patricia to go off the cliff. Luckily, Clark is for some reason stalking her. Well, we understand the reason, but he's still just stalking these people. Catches her and saves her. He feels pretty confident after she tells him she's not going to marry him and their relationship is over, that this is finished. So the next day, Clark comes to Perry, who gets a lot more to do than the previous editor-in-chief, who I'm actually forgetting his name. It was George something. I actually can't remember his name. He was such a non-character. But Perry gets a lot more to do and more personality. He yells at Clark and shreds the newspaper because all the headlines that day are about how Patricia and the Count are getting married. Clark is very suspicious of this, so becomes Superman, goes over and sees that the Count is in fact controlling the board. But following them long enough, he finds out that this is not Patricia. She is an actress he's hired and wearing a wig. You would think his x-ray vision would reveal that, or, I feel like replacing somebody unless they have an identical twin is never going to work, but it happens in stories all the time. But with all his powerful things, you think you would see through it a little bit easier. So, left to his last thing to do, and we know how Superman deals with things when he only has the one option. He has more options, but he's just going to go to the easy way out of this. He grabs the Count and takes him into the sky. He is definitely flying in this comic, and threatens to leave him in the sky if he doesn't tell him where Patricia actually is. Luckily, and I mean luckily, and my God, luckily, Patricia is being thrown out of a plane nearby, like almost next to them. Like, you didn't have to wait all that long. She would have just come out of the plane. So he grabs and saves her and takes him back down, where she fires a whole board and breaks up with him. I'm guessing he gets thrown into jail because he tried to kill her. And Clark, I guess, has to rewrite that story because Perry ripped it up. Like, yeah, fleeting, okay Superman story. It doesn't quite gel with how I perceive Superman. He's not really a rogue to be able to sneak and take things from people. He's a paladin if he's anything. But I'll take this over a mobster story any day of the week. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to get notifications when a new video goes up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Fridays is Bat Friday, where I cover a Batman story in Detective Comics or one story in Batman. And until next time, let us ponder the question, whatever did happen to the Man of Tomorrow? So, how did that plane throw her out like right next to him? That is some amazing coincidence. Maybe Superman is God, like Grant Morrison says. Okay, have a great day.